we're here with Arnaud from E-Residency, and we want to hear more about how his project can help your startup. Hi, Arnaud.
Hello.
So you're representing E-Residency, which helps young startups in Estonia, is that right?
Yeah, exactly. So, and actually helps startups who are not in Estonia, but he helps them to become Estonian startups. So basically, E-Residency is a program offered by the government of Estonia since December 2014, and it's a government-issued digital ID card available to anyone from anywhere in the world, which allows any individual to become a resident, access Estonian e-services, and the most important thing when you access Estonian e-services from a startup point of view is the ability to create, manage, and run your company fully online from anywhere in the world without even coming to Estonia at any point.
Oh, and are there any restrictions age-wise or maybe company-wise?
No, there's no restriction. So we have so far we attracted 45,000 e-residents coming from 157 countries around the world, and most of the e-residents want to become e-resident because they want to access European markets. They want to be able to manage a company fully online with a really low cost. They want to be able to access services like business banking services, payment institutions, all of the tools that are needed to make a business grow.
And if someone wants to become a part of this project, where do they go? What should they do?
So they need to go to our website, eresident.gov.aa. They need to fill an application form. It's very simple. It's actually very fast. So we're only going to ask you for a copy of your passport. We're going to ask you for your motivation for applying, and then you need to pass a background check by the Ministry of Interior, because of course we don't want people who have been involved in any criminal activity to become e-residents. But then when you receive the approval of your application, then you need to go to the Estonian Embassy in Kiev, and you can pick up your digital ID card and access Estonian e-services.
And so you've obviously had deal a lot with young startups, young entrepreneurs. Do you have any advice for someone who's still maybe considering starting a business? Do you have any advice on how to grow and how to be successful?
Well, I would definitely think that the main advice is to be very integrated in the local business and startup community, because most of the new ideas, most of the new partnerships you may find is by only discussing and engaging with other people who had the same experience, people who know already about entrepreneurship. I think it's extremely important. That's why at E-Residency we even have someone who's based in Ukraine, and we want this country manager to be fully involved in the local community, together with co-working spaces, together with local incubators, because it's very important to have partners. It's hard to be an entrepreneur and to be totally isolated. You need to have advices, you need to have new partnerships, you need to find synergies with other people who felt the same experience, and it's important for startups, for entrepreneurs, but also as a governmental program. We also try to be very integrated in the local community.
And you've had a walk around. You've seen what Ukraine has to offer in terms of startups. Do you think Ukraine has a lot of potential? Maybe you've seen some very promising projects.
Oh, definitely, because at E-Residency, Ukrainians are our biggest community.
Really?
Yes, we have 2,600 Ukrainians who became E-resident. First, because it's a very convenient and very convenient solution to create your startup. It only costs 100 euros to become E-resident, and then 190 euros to register a company in Estonia. So we see a lot of interest coming from the whole IT community. Of course, Ukraine is gifted in terms of IT specialists. There are so many people involved in computer programming, involved also in design, in UX experience, etc. So there are so many educated people who only want to have a better access and better access to opportunities worldwide, and that's why for a lot of them, E-Residency is a very convenient solution. So yes, Ukrainians are our biggest community in terms of company creation, thanks to E-Residency, and that's why we participate to events like VIT Arena, because we got to meet not only institutions or incubators like the Lviv cluster, for instance, but also very interesting startups. So I've just arrived here, but I'm going to stay the 3 days because I really want to engage with local startups. I also understand a bit better the main needs of the entrepreneurs from Ukraine.
Thank you so much for this interview.
You're welcome.
Thank you.